Hello, guys! Happy Valentine's Day and surprise! I wanted to surprise you guys with some love readings this month. And I have Venus here. Venus is in Pisces. This is the little Venus planet. I'm sure she's a lot bigger than that, but this is Venus. This is the Venus planet, and she is the goddess of love and attraction. And since she's in Pisces, I just wanted to utilize my creative energy, and I thought, why not? Why not incorporate some love readings for people? For all 12 zodiac signs, I'm going to be taking a look at our love life. I'm not sure how long these videos are going to be, but I wanted to just give you guys a little treat, a little extra video, to send out the Venus and Pisces love and to get the love spreading collectively. So I have this Venus here to help with that. And, guys, it's getting closer and closer to Pisces season, and I'm really utilizing and tapping into these collective energies. So I wanted to surprise you. I actually made my own tarot cards that I'm going to be using. I'm going to just pull a card from each tarot deck that I have because I cannot choose which one to use. So I have two regular tarot cards, two Rider-Waite tarot card decks, a deck that I haven't shown you guys yet. And then I have two oracle card decks, Wisdom of the Night and Indigo Child. So I will pull, I guess that'll be about, let's see, that'll be a total of like 5 cards, but who knows what could happen. But these I'm extra excited to show you. I made my own tarot cards, so I'm going to be pulling cards from this. I made 14 of them because, Valentine's Day is on the 14th. So I have 7 positive cards. And just to keep things balanced and fair, because some of us might be going through some hard times when it comes to love, I have 7 more negative cards. So I guess in my intro video here, I'll show them to you guys and we'll see what comes up for you individually. But we have the happiness card here. There is happiness and harmonious energy entering your love life. And I don't know, guys, I just literally wanted to make these. I just love them so much. And if you guys like these, if I get good feedback on these, then I might use these, monthly. I might keep these as a deck that I use. So I have self-love. Self-love. It is important that you take the time to heal before entering your next relationship. I have attraction. There is a magnetic attraction to taking place in your relationship. I have arguments. Communication errors take a toll on your relationship. I have friendship. Get to know each other before taking the relationship to the next level. I just think these are so cute. I made them last night. I'm just feeling so creative. I have passion. The flames of passion ignite and warm your relationship. And I'm like really excited to see how these are going to play in with my other tarot cards. Because there's always a message. Everything happens for a reason. I have heartbreak. You or a loved one is experiencing heartbreak in a relationship. I have deep conversation. There's a deep conversation that needs to take place between you and a loved one. I have secrets. Secrets play a factor in your love life. I have rekindled flame. This is a candle. You can't really see it, but a flame has been relit in your love life with someone from the past. And I have separation. You and a loved one are experiencing time apart from each other. I have twin flame soulmate. You and this person have met before in a different life. And I have third party situation. There is a third component to the relationship. And I have forgiveness. Forgiveness is needed in your relationship now and will heal your heart. So I made these out of flashcards and I just think they're so cute and they're pretty easy to shuffle. So, it works the same way. I've actually given myself a couple readings from this, but these are my love cards for you guys. Woo! Deep conversation. So yes, I will be bringing these out in my readings. And I just want to tap into that Venus energy, guys. I just wanted to do something a little special for you. And like always, I have an intro video kind of preparing you for what the reading's going to be about. But it's real light energy. I'm just going to be, giving each sign a little bit of a reading. Now, every card that comes out, I'm going to have a conversation with Spirit. Make sure that it's for love. So if the Tower card came out, it would be I would relate it to a relationship. I don't usually do that. I don't usually give love readings, but this time for Valentine's Day, I wanted to do that. Now, I don't really celebrate Valentine's Day, but you know, I love a good theme. And you know, I like to keep it cool and things like that. And this is just an idea that I came up with, guys, and I hope that, you know, you like it and that we get some good messages here. So I'm giving you all my love on this Valentine's Day with Venus and Pisces. Definitely tapping into that to send out all the emotional love and healing for anyone who is willing to receive it. So I'm really excited to give you guys these readings today, and I'm excited to see what's going on in our love lives. Some of you might not be that excited. You know, I'm not all the way excited, but, you know, I'm always accepting of a reading from Spirit. So me and Venus are here to talk to you about your love life, and I'm really excited to see what comes up, guys. So I hope you enjoy your readings, and I'm sending you all the love. Bye, guys. See you in your video. Hi, Taurus. This is your love reading for February. And me and Venus are here to talk to you about your love life this month. If that's okay, I'd like to take a deeper look with that. And we're going to put Venus right over here so that she's a part of this reading. Venus is in Pisces. So I'm really going to be tapping in to the love energies. This is my gift to you guys as a thank you. So if you watch my intro video, I have these cards here that I'll be using, and then I have 4 tarot cards that I'm going to be doing. So I just finished the Aries reading, and that went pretty well. So let's get going for Taurus. Spirit, is there any love messages? These are love only messages. Wow, look what card popped up. The Hierophant card. So you guys are coming out with the Death card. Whoa. Scorpio and Taurus, you guys are opposite signs. Bottom of the deck, new love, Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay. So before I get going, because I already just want to like get going on that, but let me keep going and get the rest of your cards so that we can look at the bigger picture. Now these are my new tarot deck. I got these for Christmas, and I haven't really used them any. So this is a real good treat here. And they're very, very slick to shuffle, which I like. I'm going to probably use these. Okay. So I don't know why this is reversed, but we have the Page of Wands in reverse for this card. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Or is this the King of Wands? Let me see. These are so new. You have to bear with me a little bit, Taurus, because there's different images. So I believe this is the King. If I could just find a Queen. So I know. Yeah, I believe this is the King of Wands. But there is a very strong fire energy underneath there. And even under that is the Ace of Pentacles. So, okay. So let's keep on going. So cool that Scorpio and Taurus came out. So some of you are with Taurus or with an opposite sign or something like that. So this is for Taurus. Love only, please. What is the love message for February for Taurus? Now this is more of a hidden energy. Okay, so we have confidence. So there's a hidden confidence for you, Taurus. And bottom of the deck is belonging. So you belong in a place of confidence. You belong in a you know, you do your best when you're confident, Taurus. So okay, let's get going. This is the Indigo Angel deck. Bottom of the deck is share your wisdom. And then we have show appreciation coming out for you. Okay. So these are my tarot decks that I made out of flashcards. So I'm going to get you guys an energy. They're kind of flimsy, so but trust me, these messages, they come out still. Isn't it it's so cool how you can literally just write on a piece of paper. Oh, okay. So we have passion and attraction. You get 2, Taurus. Bottom of the deck is heartbreak. Whoa. So some of you are heartbroken. But we'll see what those energies mean as we get going in your reading. So let me ground myself, because you're an earth sign and it's best for me. No, okay, we'll get to that in a minute. Let's start out with this energy here. Wow, Taurus, you literally flipped over the Hierophant. That's your tarot card. So I see that your energy is here. And for some of you, you are directly involved with a Scorpio. This is the Scorpio card. I'm seriously so taken back by this. The Taurus and the Scorpio card. What? Some of you are with your opposite zodiac sign. Scorpio is your polar opposite. Now, I don't want you guys to get scared about that because I actually know a few Scorpio Taurus relationships. My stepdad is with a Taurus, so that's pretty nice. Um, so, you know, that being an opposite sign, kind of like Pisces and Virgo or Gemini and Sagittarius, there is a real strong chance for harmony in that relationship if you guys are with a Scorpio. You guys may be a Taurus with Scorpio energy, I'm not sure, but if you're not with a Scorpio, then you're with someone who's really Scorpio-like. So someone who's really mysterious, someone who's really emotional or intense, someone who's really passionate and sexual. So I don't know if you guys are with Scorpio. This is literally Scorpio and Taurus. So, you know, since Scorpio is your opposite sign, this is a real chance here for balance and harmony. You know, this is Scorpio is everything Taurus isn't, and Taurus is everything Scorpio isn't. So yeah, that could be a lot of butting of the heads, and sometimes it could be, you know, if you don't focus on your differences in your relationship and you focus on your similarities, then it can be just simply beautiful. So if you're not dealing with a Scorpio, then this is your seventh house coming up. So Scorpio is your guys' seventh house on the zodiac wheel. So your relationships are coming clearly through in this reading. So I'm going to try to interpret this in all ways, Taurus. Now, if you're not dealing with a Scorpio, you could be transforming, Taurus, because I have the Hierophant here in the Death card. So I'm trying to interpret this in many different creative ways. Could be a Taurus with a Scorpio, could be Taurus transforming, or Taurus's relationship house transforming, or Taurus in their seventh house transforming, or this could be, I think that you're going through a transformation, Taurus, and your relationships are going through a transformation right now. I really, really think that strongly. Let's see if I get anything else with this, because it could also mean that there's certain things being reborn in your relationship, or certain, because this is the Death card here. And the Death card talks a lot about transformation and rebirth. So there could be a certain death, and this doesn't usually mean real death. It usually means metaphorical death. So when something transforms, it is reborn. And when you're reborn, parts of you have to die. So Taurus is kind of shedding their skin in their relationship right now. And it's kind of changing, a lot of change and transformation coming in Taurus's relationship. So really, really interesting there, but I just cannot get past the fact that the Death card and the Hierophant card came out. So here's what I was thinking. I lost my thought and it was really bothering me, and now it came back. So the Hierophant is, if I could just get past the fact that it's the Taurus card, it's also the tradition card. It's also the marriage card. So some of you are going through a transformation in your marriage. This is literally coming up as a traditional marriage. Some of you are really wanting a traditional marriage in February, and there's some sort of transformation, or, you know, for some of you, I hate to say this, but for those of you who are heartbroken, there's a death to your marriage going on in February. And I want you guys to chin up about that, because if there is a death, that's a lot of different ways to interpret that. So let's just go over it one more time. Taurus, Scorpio, Taurus going through a transformation, Taurus with someone Scorpio-like, someone who's very intimate and passionate, or someone who's very opposite of you. If you're not with a Scorpio, this is coming up as someone who's literally night and day from you. Like you're white and they're black, or you're up and they're down. Okay? This could be a marriage transforming or a marriage ending, a new marriage starting. Some of you are getting married, some of you are getting divorced. Some of you are going through a traditional transformation. So very, very, very powerful to come up there. And also, I just want to say here that some of you could have more than one option, because I see that there's two men down here. And another thing is, Taurus, this is the learning card. This is the priest. So some of you could really be learning a lot about the transformations going on in your relationships. And there's also a lot of different people in this card too. There could be a certain death or something like that. And you could be feeling a lot of different ways about the certain things ending and beginning in your relationship. So Very, very interesting there, Taurus. Now, let's move on. Well, I guess I'm going to cover the bottom of the deck here. For that section, the bottom of the deck is Ace of Cups. So what I was going to say is, if some of you are going through an ending in your relationship, if you're going through a death in your marriage or a death in your love life, then chin up, because you have the Ace of Cups validating that. So what this is yes, it's a lot of emotion. Yes, it's a lot of, feelings. But it is coming up on Pisces season. So a lot of you are going to be feeling different emotion towards different things, okay? And that's all right. It's just, you have to communicate those in a passionate way. But I see a new love coming in. This is more so in March or even April. But this is a new love coming in. And I say that because it's at the bottom of the deck. And look at that. We have the Fool right underneath this. So this is 2 new beginnings with Taurus. And it's way deep down in your cards, though. It's way deep down. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So it could be with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this could be your energy. But I see a new beginning for Taurus in the love department. But it's not coming in February. For some of you, it could. For some of you, it could be coming in February. But since it was at the bottom of the deck, there's a lot you have to do, because this goes like this. Technically, this is the top of the deck, which is you working on yourself. So the very bottom of the deck is back here. So this Ace of Cups is an underlying energy. There's a new love underlying this energy, and there's a new beginning. The Fool card is someone at the beginning of a journey. See the 0? So they're going to take a risk for this new love. So that could be happening soon for you guys. But I see that no wonder there's a transformation. This card also comes out for people who have hidden their emotion for a very long time. For people who are ready to express and feel this emotion. I mean, this is emotion. This is a new emotion from the universe, a new emotional love or something. So I would embrace that death and transformation in your relationships, because it's going to send you down the path to a new love. Now, I'm going to look here real quick to see what the Queen and the King looks like, because they're so damn similar. So we have, this is the, wow, are you kidding me right now? Oh, yeah, it's the King. So that is the King for you, Taurus. So we'll just keep that in mind. Sorry, guys. I just had to make sure so that I'm not doing any wrong, wrong interpretations. But we have the Page of Wands in reverse. And I have no idea how this card got reversed, because I like my cards all right up. But there's a reason for everything, right? So we have the Page of Wands in reverse. So the Page of Wands right side up is a new passionate journey. And the reason why I believe this is in reverse for you, Taurus, is because there's something that you're going through a transformation, and you're not done with a cycle yet. So, right side up, this is, look at this lady here. She's painting and creating something, and she's feeling very creative and passionate. Okay? So there's some sort of block going on in your relationship, because we have this upside down. So there's a halt or a stop to some sort of new passionate beginning, and that might cause some problems here, because we literally have attraction and passion on the table as well. And this might be because of a lack of confidence somewhere in your relationship. I'm not sure, but there's a fire energy. For some of you, this is a Taurus, this is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy that's on the way out of your life. See so many different messages here for different Tauruses. So just please take what messages applies to you, and if it doesn't apply to you, then you know that message wasn't for you. This is a general message, so a lot of Tauruses are going through different things right now. So this could be that fire sign that you're divorcing, or that fire sign that you're leaving in the past, because it's just not working anymore. This marriage or this relationship doesn't look like a beautiful painting anymore. It's getting harder and harder to paint. It's getting harder and harder to see what the picture that you're trying to create. So this is creativity blocked in the love life with a certain person. But I'm seeing it strongly that there's a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries in your life that you're divorcing or breaking up with or leaving behind for a much stronger fire energy, because the bottom of the deck validating the underlying energy for that Page of Wands reversed is the King of Wands. So here's that Aries. Some of you could be leaving a Leo or a Sagittarius for an Aries. Or for others of you, you're just way more passionate than this person. And they're not fulfilling your passionate needs. They're not creative in the ways that you would like. So it's very interesting here that we have the King of Wands, and she's writing. So, you know, I'm just being kind of intuitive here, and I see that this king is in, this is the goddess deck. So there's a lot of women in this deck, not a lot of men. So it's important that you get in touch with your feminine energies, whether you're a masculine or a feminine person. And you might want to do a lot of writing. You may be writing in a diary about a lover, you know, all your secrets and things that you can't really tell them. When you're going through such a transformation, when all this new love is coming in, and when you're feeling creatively blocked, it's good to write, Taurus. So Spirit is telling me to tell you that you really want to write right now. Some of you could be writing to someone who's far away, or someone who's in jail, or someone who's, you know, you're just writing letters back and forth, whether that be metaphorical or real. But this person is really writing, and this is passion. So that's interesting, Taurus. That you're, you know, you couldn't paint, and this is a metaphor here, but this woman here is upside down, and you couldn't paint creatively. You couldn't be creative in that way. So you're just literally, at this point, you're just trying to find a way to express yourself. Have you tried writing yet? Because writing, I have a Taurus moon, and writing really helps me ground my energy. It really helps me. So this is like getting your passions out by writing. And you could be writing love notes, okay, to somebody, but I do feel strongly that there's a fire sign in your guys' life, and I'm not sure if there's something's out of balance with them, or if this fire energy might just be the passion and attraction that you feel towards someone, because it doesn't have to be a fire sign. But let's keep on going. Okay, so we have, and that fire could be confidence as well, because we do have the confidence card, and this is so Taurus. Look at that horse. Look at all the earth in this picture. Like, this reminds me of a Taurus. Like, this literally looks like my dad's girlfriend. So that's really strange. Like, the closer look there, it looks so like her. And so, you know, guys, this is you coming up as confident, or you being in a relationship with someone who makes you confident. For those of you who are ending relationships, you are ending the relationship because you're not confident in the love. You're not confident in this love anymore. You weren't confident in the marriage. You weren't confident in the transformation. Some of you are transforming into a more confident version of yourself, and you're transforming into, you know, a more grounded figure as well. The Taurus. This is so Taurus. This is the Hierophant. And so we have 42 up there, which is the number 6. So some of you are really living confident lifestyles, and, you know, it's important for you to be grounded. Some of you, if there's a horse or something in your life, then that's going to speak directly to you, because I do see this horse here. And for those of you who, you know, and it's interesting that we literally have Taurus here with some sort of horse. So some of you might want to look up the symbolism for a horse or something. We also have a tiger here. So I'm not really sure here, but there's a lot of different messages for you. So if I were you, I would look up what it means, what a horse means spiritually, because there could be a message there for you. Because I see a horse in this picture too. This horse might be transforming your confidence. You know, metaphorically, of course, unless you guys actually have horses, because you guys are earth signs. So some of you could really be into that life. Okay, but this has everything to do with your lifestyle. Or if the number 42 is special to you guys, well, then there you go, because that's up at the top. So there's a confident transformation. You need to ground yourself in a confident way in your relationships, Taurus. And also, your confidence can be transforming, okay? And, you know, you belong, some of you belong in earth, in around horses and all that. But we have this card at the bottom of the deck as an underlying energy. So you guys belong in a place of confidence. You belong, this is an underlying energy for that confidence. So if you guys are in a relationship where you're not feeling very confident, and you're not feeling, see, for Taurus, feeling grounded is feeling confident. Like, those words mean the same thing. So if you're not feeling grounded, then, you know, that might not be a relationship for you, because you belong grounded. You belong in a place where you feel confident and grounded. And this is 41. So we literally have 41 and 42. How beautiful is that? So that's a synchronicity there. 41 up at the top and 42. So these cards go hand in hand. You belong in a confident place. You belong, you do better when you're confident, Taurus. And wherever you are, you know, there's a sense of belonging. So if you don't feel this, if you don't feel that you belong where you are, or with who you're with, then that is Spirit trying to show you that your foundation needs to transform, which is another message here. the foundation for Taurus in their relationship, and it might not be just in your relationship. This is your foundation at home, but this is a love relationship. So it's important that if you can't ground yourself, Taurus, let that be the whisper of the universe. Let that show you, that you don't really belong there, and that you should maybe possibly think about transforming in a different way, or moving on with someone new. Well, and another thing I want to say here just real quickly is that, Taurus, it's okay not to feel grounded in February, because you are going through a transformation. So some of you just feel a little bit ungrounded and not in a lack of confidence due to a transformation that's going on. But just hang tight, because in March, these energies will make a lot more sense. So another thing about this belonging energy is that this is a fun energy, because it's the 41 up there. So that's number 5. And 5 has everything to do with pleasure and children. So you belong with all that energy. You belong with your children. You belong as the inner child of you. And then we reveal this loyalty card. So there's a lot of playful energy for you, Taurus. You belong in a playful state. You belong with someone who's loyal to you. You see the loyalty? This is the loyalty card, 33. So that's 6. So these are 2 cards that have the number 6 up there. So your lifestyle is making its way into this reading. And it's interesting that we have 42. So 4 plus 2 is 6. So that's a 6 card. Okay, so 41 is not a 6 card. That's a 5. So we have 5 and 6 here. So 42, 41, 42, and 5 and 6. So there's this sense of numerology in your reading and moving up. And there's also like a hidden playful. So you might want to be playing around this month, really testing out your options. But what I see there is that you belong with someone who's loyal and with someone who's confident, because Taurus, you're confident and you're loyal. So moving on here, we have show appreciation. So I'm not sure if some of you like tigers, or if if you collect tiger stripe things, or if this appeals to you. But we do have a show appreciation with this tiger drinking from this water of this. So this is emotion. And Taurus, this is coming up because you really want to be shown appreciation. Now, this is coming up underneath this upside down page of wands. So there is a sense of someone blocking your creativity in your relationship, blocking your flow of confidence, the passion in your relationship. Some of you are dealing with a passion that's blocked in your relationship. And that might be because you're not feeling appreciated enough. That might be because you're not appreciating your relationship enough. I'm not sure. But we see this angel here, and she is leading this tiger to water. So I'm not sure if you're the tiger in this situation or if you're the angel. But it's coming up that you need to show appreciation in your relationship, and you also need to communicate that you want to be appreciated too by your loved one. Because if you don't appreciate a Taurus, man, listen, they are not going to be with you for much longer, because they are very grounded. So there's grounded emotions here. That's another thing. Another message with this card here is that grounded emotion. You really want to ground that emotion, because this is a card for emotion, water, and earth. So some of you could really be with earth signs. I'm seeing a lot of water and earth. I'm also seeing fire, but I don't see any air. I don't see air. So some of you aren't communicating. Maybe that means some of you are divorcing or leaving behind air signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I'm not sure. But, the fact that I don't see any air here, it means that there's not enough communication going on in the relationship. So you need to ground your emotion and communicate about that, because there's no swords. Now, that could be a good thing, because that means that there might not be any battling or any fighting. But it also might mean that you feel like you're all alone, and that you can't communicate with the person that you're with. So you want to show appreciation, and you want to communicate that with your partner or whoever it is that you're with, this new love offer or this crush. You want to communicate, show appreciation in a confident way. Show appreciation through your confidence, Taurus. And remember, we had loyalty in there as well. So Taurus wants someone who's loyal and confident. Now, show appreciation is validated by share your wisdom. And you know what I noticed right away is that this woman has books in her hand. So Taurus, there's a lot that you know. You're very wise. The Hierophant is very, very wise. It's a teacher. This is the High Priestess in a different form. See these people down here? So not only do you have more than one option in the love department, but you need to, this is literally so cool that share your wisdom is coming up, because the Hierophant is sharing his wisdom with these two people. This is the teaching card. This is the priest and the preacher. So you want to share your wisdom. Some of you may have a preacher or something in your life, dating a preacher, or you're a preacher, I don't know. But you are a spiritual preacher, and you're going through a spiritual transformation. Okay, and so you're very wise right now, especially when it comes to relationships, Taurus. So share your wisdom with those around you. Share your wisdom with your loved one, or with your crush, or your girlfriend or boyfriend, because you know there's a lot in there. There's a lot in these books. This is the book of your life. This is all your feelings. And look, here you are writing that book. You see the differences there? She's holding the books, and this person's writing them. So, you know, I'm telling you, writing and reading is coming up a lot for you, Taurus. And there's a new beginning in your grounded finances and in your earth. A new beginning, earth, a new physical beginning. Because underneath, so you might be writing about that. You might be writing about, you know, this new physical beginning or something. Because you're just like, you know, really wanting that. And then we have the Aries card revealing itself. So this is the Aries card. And then underneath that, I do believe this is the Star card. So I needed to study these cards. So some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. I really think that's the Star card. But to be honest with, this is a very new deck. So, you know, all I know is this. Here's the picture for you, though. Isn't that beautiful? And then we have the Devil. This is what the Devil looks like in that reading. And then we have the Ten of Cups. So some of you are going through emotional completion with a Capricorn, or you're just feeling, you know, you guys want that Ten of Cups with an Aquarius or a Capricorn or an Aries, but we have all that energy underneath here. So share your wisdom with this person. And you know, these books that you're writing, Taurus, or whatever, you really want to be writing this month, because your love, this is a love story for you. I might name your video that. This is like a love story that you're writing, you know. And it's interesting that here you were blocked from painting, you know, like this is an upside down, but you're feeling very creative in your love story, and you guys are trying to express your love in a very creative way, and that's kind of different for Taurus. So show appreciation and share your wisdom with in your love life. Share your wisdom, show appreciation. Whoever you're with needs to show you appreciation, and they need to show appreciation towards your wisdom as well. Now, right in the middle of your reading, when it comes to the cards that I made, we have passion. Okay, the flames of passion. The flames of passion ignite and warm your relationship. So there's a lot of passion for Taurus's love life in February, and no wonder you're really trying to passionately express that with the Page of Wands, this new fiery, passionate beginning. But there's some sort of block going on there too. So some of you are dealing with blocked passion, and if you are, you're being led to write about that and to really be in control with that, because this is the King of Wands. So the King of Wands, you know, you guys could be dealing with an Aries. I see Aries, and Aries is the King of Wands too. So you guys need to be the king. You need to, you know, be masculine about your passion, whether that's painting or writing, or just creatively expressing your love, because we have passion and attraction. Okay, a lot of warm energy for Taurus, because we have the flame here, and then we have the sun. So the sun is attracting you. There's a magnetic attraction taking place in your relationships. So some of you are either attracted to someone new, or you're attracted to someone who's in your life, but the passion and attraction is really important this month for your relationships. And you want to communicate that and show appreciation for whoever you're attracted to. So there might be a new attraction and a new passionate flame starting in Taurus's relationship, but this needs to ignite your relationship and warm your relationship. I mean, the sun is very warming too. So for some of you, this could be a Leo, because we see the sun here. So I'm not sure, but it's important for you to feel warm and confident and appreciated, because you're going through this transformation. And you have this King of Wands. So this King of Wands could be lighting up a passion for you. Or Taurus, you could just be feeling really passionate yourself. So attraction and passion. There's a magnetic attraction, and there's flames igniting your relationship. Now that's being validated by the Heartbreak card. So you or a loved one is experiencing heartbreak in a relationship. So I'm not sure if underneath all this, if you're kind of feeling broken, Taurus, Some of you could be, this is for those of you who are going through a heartbreak. If this doesn't apply to you, don't be worried, don't feel scared. You'll know if this applies to you, but I have to be fair. You know, these messages are for everyone, and some Tauruses out there are going through a heartbreak. So, you know, some of you are really going through a death to a marriage or something like that, and that's why this heartbreak is coming up. But it's okay, because attraction and passion are also coming in. Okay, so this new passion or this new attraction, you could be breaking the heart of someone else, leaving them behind, or either your heart is broken. It depends, Taurus, but that's what's coming up for attraction and passion. And it's okay, because we have this healing energy, right? For those of you who are feeling heartbroken, there's new love on the way for you, and there's this new beginning, and you're going to feel a lot more grounded in the months to come, okay? New beginning, a new leap of faith, a new risk that you need to take even though your heart is broken, and you really need to heal that broken heart, because there's a new love that's trying to make its way into your life, Taurus. Okay, so that was your love reading for February. I do hope that it was relatable and helpful to you all. And if you liked this, you know, let me know. Comment, like my videos, and I'll do this a lot more with you guys, because I think it's pretty fun. I'm having fun just kind of, you know, relating these messages to love. But okay, Taurus, I will talk to you guys next month, or maybe even sooner than that. But see ya.